welcome to the Long Dark. KirkSteven, and let's get back into our Stalker run. This is episode 35, and we are at prison. Not in prison, but we're at the prison. And essentially, we just got back from the mine, so we have the code to get into the machine shop. And so we're just going to need to stick around till an Aurora kicks in so we can go in there. And the cool thing about this is that it is something I have never done. Never gone into the machine shop here. Don't spend a lot of time in Blackrock. Not a big fan of the Timberwolves. And the upcoming wildlife refresh is going to have to change that. So we got to learn to live with them and get by with them and all the good stuff that comes with that. So we're just going to kind of, I think we're just going to kind of roam around. We're going to go and get into trouble, I guess would be the best way to say it. But we're going to lighten up what we have here. Let's use this. We got just so much junk. Let's put that away. We don't need that at the moment. I'll get away without that. Of course, it's going to get windy and blizzardy. We won't be able to go anywhere. Probably don't need 2 go drinks. Probably can ditch those. I can stay here. No, we can leave that behind. We've got the hatchet. Something's brewing in the background we can't see. Alright. Probably don't need to carry those. Put that down. Transfer those for the moment. My hope is that we can play with that. So maybe we ought to go look at some of the automobiles and see if we can't get some batteries out of them. In fact, let's go do that now. And if I sound a little off as far as my voice, I do apologize. I developed a cold a couple of days ago, and we're still fighting it. So I've got everything masked as good as I can mask it. So hopefully it's not too awful. A little frustrated because I've got another project I need to record, and that project is going to be a voice-only thing, and of course can't do it because the voice isn't in the best shape. So it's not really the voice, but it's more just being stuffed up and not sounding my best. So I do apologize. And I've run up against my buffer. I'm actually recording this on the Saturday after episode. There we go. Battery.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
The Saturday after episode 34's release, and a lot of has to do with work has been a little busy, and then we just went through the Thanksgiving holiday here, and that always interrupts some of the things you do. And so we're recording this the weekend before release next week. And then the cold hit, and that is just... So I think we're only going to be doing we're going to be like making them as we go. The other thing with that too is that the DLC is due out pretty much in the next 2 weeks. So I don't want to get too ahead of that either, because again, the wildlife refresh is going to kick in, and so is the safe house customization, and a few other things are going to hit along with that. So you don't want to get too far ahead, because then, you know, the new stuff is out, and then you're, you know, you're 3 weeks ahead in the recordings, and none of the new stuff is in your recordings. So this kind of works out in some ways, but it is a bit of a difficult sometimes to keep up with recordings when you're having, oops, that's not what I wanted. When you're having to do them on the fly. So let's harvest that. Requires hacksaw. We put that away. I spun by it, didn't I? There we go. Holster that. That's some very loud plastic on that battery. Oh, well, that's good. The wind went away. Oh, we're still wearing the vest. That's the other thing. We're wearing heavy. Okay, so where's this lead at? There we go. Cool. All right. Could use a little water. Plenty of food, thanks to our moose. And the wind's gonna pick up again. Well, we still have moose to cook. I had someone comment in the, I had someone comment in the comment section about whether or not this was a good place to base up, and I replied to the fact that it's probably not a great base at all. It was more of a base of convenience because of the moose. It's not a bad little place to hunker down because of the fact that it's got the stove in there and everything, and it is the entrance to the prison. You could find some probably better places in the prison to do that, but it does have the ability to cook, and it's just not a very big space. And I didn't feel like dragging that moose anyplace else. I think what we're going to want to do is maybe come up with some kind of a place to set up a regional base. I've been kind of holding back on that. I've been watching a lot of Jitwire's Stalker run, and she's a big proponent of setting up bases in each region, and I kind of like that idea. Not someone who usually plays long term. I mean, I just recently got my 100-day badge on, of all things, Dead World. So, if that proves anything that I'm not someone who plays the long game, that should prove it, because it took a extremely good Dead World run to get me to 100 days. So I'm hoping to surpass that on the Stalker. I'm hoping to get some of the other items on this run, stuff like the level 5 and all stuff, and I like to do the tails, and even though I finished the tails on a Voyager run, I like to do the tails on this. Just a lot of the things that I've ignored or haven't done. But I really liked her idea in that, and I've been kind of watching her for comparative notes and stuff. And if you're not familiar with who I'm talking about, by all means, please go to my main page and look at Friends of the Channel, and you will find a link to her channel. And you will see some very good gameplay. She's a very good teacher. She's also got a Dead World run too, if you like that. But she's also doing Stalker, which I know there's a lot of people that say they have a hard time finding Stalker runs, so it's nice that her and myself, and there's a few others out there. There's just not that many. Most everybody's doing like Interloper or Misery. So I think there's those people out there that play Voyager or Stalker, and there's just not a lot of that out there, so it's cool to be part of that. So anyway, like I said, if you like what's going on here with Stalker, by all means, go see what she's doing. Stealing some of her ideas. Don't tell her. Come on, we wanted to go explore today. And I'll also apologize in advance. I'm hoping I don't have to, but if I put a pause in an odd spot, it's because I'm dealing with the cold issues. So far, so good with masking it, but I know that can change at a moment. I know. Let's go warm you up. It's a very tall room. You know, when they do the safe house customization, and I think I mentioned this on the last episode, that, you know, we might be able to make this a functional little micro base. That's not too bad. I mean, with the fact that it has a stove, you got a locker in here. We could change that locker out and maybe figure out how to put a bed in here. It's not a bad space. You know, it's like, it's the entrance to the prison. You're close to the machine shop and the steam tunnels. And then you're not that far away from the other part of Black Rock, too. So steam tunnels give you a nice little way to get to the other side of the map. I mean, so this isn't a bad little hunker down base. So I think we're gonna keep it. This might be a good one to start the base customization when it comes out, if it comes out while we're still over here. But let's, you know what, here. Let's drop some of this heavy stuff. We are just being very greedy at the moment. I should put the hacksaw back. We don't need it. Just needed it for the battery. I got another idea. Wow, slow down there. I didn't mean to spin you guys around that quickly. We need to make water, but I think it's too windy for that out here. But I was just going to say that just lowers some weight. In fact, you know what? Let's do this. Let's eat the dog food. That'll give us a can, and we can use that for water out in the world. If we get to go on our adventure, that is. Right now, it's being hampered. Oh, it's a little less windy. That's nice. Do. We're not carrying around anything. Okay. All right. Let's not fall down the mountain. We've already done that once. Let's not do it again. Okay, there's the bridge that goes across and leads you to that cold barn. I thought, yeah, okay. I was gonna say, I thought I remembered a path from the Dead World series where... Does this lead that? Or that just goes back down there? I could have sworn there was like a path back here somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. Maybe I missed it. Nope, it's not this way. Can we get up there? No. I could have sworn that at one point there was like a path that I took over by the steam tunnels and somehow ended up over here on some little path, but I could be misremembering it. Let's go back up this way and see if I'm missing any nooks and crannies. That goes nowhere. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. Hey, Timbies. What are you guys doing? I got him. That's funny. I'm within range, but there's no way they can get to me. That is crazy funny. How many rifle rounds do we have? Not enough. I was going to say, they're easy pickings right here. I know. Let's do this. I think we have plenty of rounds to this. How good is our pistol? That's got the biggest front sight I've ever seen. Didn't even scare him. Scared the deer. Oh, now you're getting all growly. That's hilarious. Jeez, guys. I don't know if I like this pistol. It's hard to aim. I don't know if I should be at the top of the front sight or... Alright. Oh, I got him. That was kind of in the middle. He was moving. Alright, one more shot. That's all I'm gonna do. You're moving too much. Okay. Enough goofing around. Give us some more shells to reload later, if anything. Alright, Timbies. Have a good time. That's funny how they reacted with such a obstacle in their way. Alright, let's get back. Oh, we probably need to make a new bow. Maybe we'll do that in the machine shop too. I'll try to remember to grab. Ooh, I hear Tarmies. We're getting all wet. Oh. Well, that ended all our fun. Maybe we can build a fire on the other side of this wall on the windbreak and we'll... How much fire stuff do we have? Not much. Let's see if we have any stored up in here. Oh, we could break down the chair, I guess. Can't sit in the chair. We might as well use it for something. Don't want to break that down. Okay.
Not sure I can carry much more.
How about this corner? Can we put it over here? Okay. We'll try one match, and if that doesn't work,
Come on, little fire.
good job,
Perfect.
Astrid. There we go. Make water. Actually, you know what? Let's do this way. Okay. Couldn't remember what cooking level. I know we had an issue an episode ago. I can't remember if it was 1 or 2 episodes ago where I ate something and I was like, I thought I already had cooking level 5. So it made me want to look. That helps with this here. So this 2-hour fire, hopefully we'll be able to maximize it. Just drying off her clothes. A bit. Okay. The other thing this helps me with is I've been trying to close the gap on badges and stuff. And the funny thing is I don't have the Blizzard Walker badge because I haven't spent 20 days outside in the blizzard. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that in Dead World I probably have spent that much time, but because it's a custom deal, you don't get credit for it. So with my lack of long runs and all the things that I have hindered my own badges for, being out in the blizzard is actually, this is actually good. I'm very close. The other thing I need to do is Dark Walker. I've not played Dark Walker. I've seen people play it, but I have not done it myself. So I need to do Dark Walker. Don't know if I'll record it or not, but I need to play Dark Walker to get that badge. Finally got everything else. I was missing Trapper and something else, and I just got the ones for the tails, the Celestial Mine, and that. But yeah, if you ever want to get your Trapper badge, the ideal thing to do is do a Pilgrim or Voyager run and go over Jackrabbit Island on Coastal Highway and build about a dozen snares. And just set the snares and go to sleep, and every morning you wake up to at least a half dozen rabbits snared. It's almost ridiculous. Murdock is tempting me to process you. That's just not very polite at all. Where are you? to let you warm up. You're probably cold and wet from sitting in the backpack all this time. We are super stinky. Not really anything to fix at the moment. Alright, we'll speed this up a bit. That. Yeah, that's the thing that's cool, is the fire's holding out much better than it said it was. Uh-oh. Wind changed. Come on, you can do it. Come on, Murdock. It like got muffled. Must be close to the indoor clipping box here. Sorry. We're still warm. I'm gonna stay out here as long as I can. Like I said, I need the timeout in the blizzard anyway. And we're waiting for an aurora, so I mean, how are our clothes doing? Okay, we're not getting wet. That's cool. Alright, so we're gonna do a little time passing. Oh, wind changed. Alright, let's go in here.
The sun is setting. It'll get a lot colder soon.
Oh, weather changed. Alright, well. Come on, Aurora, let's do this. You know, while we're here. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna go back to that pistol.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I don't know, that one's much easier to aim. That thing's got such a huge front sight. Oh, okay. So holster that, grab that. Warden's revolver. So I guess we'll put that up as a trophy or something. Aurora's not looking promising. Go ahead and eat that. Get a drink. And we'll just pass time or sleep like an hour at a time in case it changes. Oh, there we go. That's what we needed. Alright, so let's... Hey, what? Let's grab this. Let's take one of those just in case. Transfer those. Those. This.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Maybe later. I don't know if we're going to need that. Take the gunpowder. In case we can make an arrow. Alright. You're going to be heavy. I don't want you to get all upset. And just in case Mr. Wolf is respawned, or he's a different wolf. It's just so eerie and cool. I love the spotlights being on. That's cool. All right.
Found a place to rest.
Well, it took half of an episode to get here, but here we are. But you know what? Let's do, before we go in, let's do one thing. And I may regret this because the aurora will shut off. This will be my luck. I think there are some items over here to make gunpowder. Nope, there's another hammer. Tell you what, let's take that other hammer with us. Take you. Oh, there it is. I thought there was gunpowder or... Yeah, there we go. Stump remover. Alright, let's waddle our way in there, Astrid. Now, if this is anything like Bleak Inlet, once we get in here, it's like a forever thing. We don't have to, once we key this. Alright, soak in this moment. This is a first. Oh, we have soda. We've got an ammunition forge. And a mill. What does the mill do? Oh, we can clean up everything. But we need materials. Okay. Very cool. Scrap metal's in need. Alright, what do we got in the...
This stuff will come in handy.
No need for a shirt. Okay. Oh, here's scrap metal. I don't think we need to repair anything, though. Let's drop that. Oh, the knife could use a little work, but we have stones for that, so. Maybe fix the hacksaw? Let's do some of this here. So, we want to make bullets. Crafting scrap lead. So I'm assuming we have to turn this on. Yes, we do. Okay. And then this, we craft them. We got cleaning kits for that. Just because. That's so cool. All right. There we go. I don't even know if these are necessary in here. It looks like all these tools are here. All right. What else we got over here? Got a lantern. Problem is we don't have much for fire materials. "45 minutes. Alright, let's see what we can do here. That'll work. This is so exciting. 2 hours on that. Noisemaker. Okay. Interesting. Well, we might as well do all the flaming parts while we can. So can we do the... Yeah, it looks like we can do the ammunition without. So, oh, this is all like one thing. Okay. Drink a coffee. It's going to be a long night. Alright, let's keep making bullets. Like I said, I think we can come in here from now on without the Aurora. The only thing that we don't get to use is the mill. But I think we can do the ammunition thing. We'll drink that later. Okay, so let's make some rifle cartridges. That's the one thing we're short on. And I know like the rifle rounds aren't the greatest, so they get better with the crafting. I think you can even harvest them and then redo them. Kind of a way to level it up. I think I remember Zach saying something about doing that in his 1,000-day run where he decided to get to level 5 and he just basically harvested and remade his rounds. Well, let's keep going, Astrid. Let's keep making rifle rounds. I'm gonna pull an all-nighter. Got nowhere to go anyway. We don't want to fight with the Aurora rolls. Okay. Aurora's coming to an end.
So tired I could lay down right here.
I'm gonna keep making them even though it's dark? Or the light's still on? I'm gonna keep going until it tells me I can't. And then we can always take a nap. Okay, we can still build. Gunsmithing 2. Alright. So now, I got curiosity question here. Let's harvest a couple of these. I would assume that the 20% means that's how good they are. So let's see here. I'm gonna do 2 of them. And now that we're level 2 gunsmithing, does this make them like 40%, or how does this go up from here? Is it too dark? Requires light to craft. We remember our bedroll, or did we leave it? We left it in the hole. Doggone it. Now we have to walk back over there. Alright, so what can we leave? Eh. God, we're so heavy. Let's leave this here. And leave this here. Got another wonderful storm outside. And leave that here. Oh, we carried all that meat with us. That wasn't very smart. But you know what? We could leave some over here because we plan to come back over here and craft. Can we eat that? Not much left. There we go. That's better. Okay. Alright, let's go grab a nap. I want to come back and I want to try another blizzard. Alright, let's go get a small amount of sleep. And then we'll come back to there, and I want to build bullets now that I'm the second level and see what progression that goes up to. And all of you playing our home game, please don't tell the audience what the answer is. I should have taken this with us. And if you hear the little dog yapping in the background, I apologize. You've listened to the recordings in the past, that you know that we have 3 little dogs, 2 Chihuahuas and a Yorkie. And the Yorkie thinks he's part Rottweiler, part Pit Bull, part Great Dane, and thinks that it is his prerogative to bark at everything at the door. Which is good and bad. He at least knows to snow when people are at the door. But you'd think he was a trained killer. I always laugh when I tell my wife that he reminds me of I think the movie was Bolt or whatever with the dog, and there's a hamster in the movie where it's in like a little hamster ball and he rolls around and everything, and he thinks he's much bigger than what he is, and he does something similar where he tells the dog, "I'm gonna go in there and break his neck," and he goes to roll away. That's what the Yorkie reminds me of. Like he thinks he's badass enough that he's gonna go do that. All right, we could get in here while it wasn't. I kind of felt that was the case. Okay, so what? Oh, what happened? Went to the desktop. Okay, so now we're doing 40%. Okay. Okay, cool. So we probably should harvest all of this and then work on the 40% stuff. So that's probably good. Let's do that. The whole point of this is to get better at this stuff and level up. So let's harvest all of this, because it's just lousy amateur stuff. Well, this is way cool, guys. I know that some of you have probably done this and it's not that big a deal for you guys, but for me, this is a first. I'm glad I'm recording it. He's excited too. Sounds like I'm pulling the cork out of something. Not much gunpowder given back, which is cool. I get that. So now we need to make sure we're collecting the gunpowder. We'll have to get some more lead and what have you. We'll have to come over here a little better set up for fires and stuff too. But let's go ahead and make a few more. That gun icon is a little overdoing it with the hunting rifle ammo we're making. Okay, well, cool. No wonder why everybody was yelling about my shell casing. So can we make some revolver rifle? Yeah, we can. Let's keep going. So how does that do here? I'm going to see. Does that make 40%? Yeah, it does. Okay. So maybe if we go down into the steam tunnels and stuff, we can find some more here. Especially if the update doesn't come out this following week, because like today is the 30th November. So usually they try to send it out that first week of December. So we could be getting some really cool news here this coming week. So as this comes out, and then hopefully next weekend we can go do something different. But if not, then maybe we'll go through the steam tunnels and we'll go look for some more supplies and continue to work this. So where are we at? How much is that? Well, that actually levels up pretty quickly. So maybe we ought to get to level 3, because then at least we're making 60% ammo. So let's make a few more of these. Well, we didn't get as far in the adventure category as I wanted to, thanks to the blizzards. But we did get into the machine shop. I was hoping to do this. And this, as boring as it looks, is still kind of exciting that I'm getting to do this. How's this working? Oh yeah. I think we just keep going. As long as we got materials, we keep making these. Might have to go melt down some more bullets to do more of these. I think this is going to be the end of it here. Yeah, we're out of bullets. Okay. That's all right. Let's see how close are we? Oh yeah. We'd have that in a heartbeat. We'll take the 45 minutes. And we'll waste a match and we'll get this going again.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Really? Are you worried about it that much? You know what? Yeah, go ahead. Let's just make this happen. Can we do this with just... Oh, cool. You don't need like a ton of coal. I'm cool with that. That's great. All right. You need to eat, Astrid? No, you're good. All right. I heard it go off. Here, let's do this real quick. I think actually doing this is helping the crafting too.
I am too tired to think straight.
Oh, but you need to think straight. Did we... Yes, we hit 3. Okay, cool. So I'd almost say, for the sake of argument, that harvest this crap. You don't need it. It's only 40%. We can make 60% ammo. Alright, so we're going to tear all this down. And I'll make as many rifle rounds as I can. I don't know that I'll do the pistol rounds at the moment. But I like how well that leveled up. Any more? Oh, yeah, we have to harvest all of this. This is crap ammo. This is so yesterday. Okay. I think you can make it, Astrid. And if I remember correctly, and this is something, and here we are with, these are the things you don't see when you're watching the interloper players and all that stuff, is how to go about doing this. So I'm learning this as we're going right now. And so, yeah, see, so harvesting that and everything is not the best. But look at this. Now we're up to 60, so it's not yellow anymore. So I think, if I remember correctly, what I was going to say is that the more percentage, the greater the percentage of the ammunition, the better success of firing. So I think with like the 20% ammo, that you have an 80% chance of a misfire, which is really good when a bear is coming at you. But so now we've got a 40% chance of a misfire. So I think we need to leave these good ones alone. We don't break those down, but we keep fiddling with these and get more gunpowder and what have you, and we can get some more batteries. We're not really using that much gunpowder. It's actually it's less than I thought. And I know you can make gunpowder with the sulfur and the stump remover, wherever I left that. Thought I dropped it. Maybe I picked it up. Did I pick up the stump? Yeah, this. I think you can make gunpowder with this. So we'll leave that here. So now we have a reason to pick all that stuff up. But this is way cool. I mean, we're losing some material with doing it that way, but let's just making those few. How far are we up with 3? Yeah. So now I understand why, like, that guns. Oh, 65%. Oh, wait. Click that. Here we go. 70% chance of munition component harvesting, and crafted munition is at 60%. So, okay, so now as we harvest, we get more materials out of them too. Oh, that's fantastic. And again, the other thing I was talking about is that this is something that you don't see the interloper guys doing this. How do you go about doing this? So, as you can see, I didn't know how to do this either. and you basically you get the code out of the mine. You come in here, and once you're here, you can come in here at any time. You don't need any coal. You just need enough to create a fire that'll last a little while. So, heck, you could come in here with 40 or 50 sticks and do that and craft the ammo. And you just need to keep crafting it until you. I would say I wouldn't trust this stuff until I got to like 80. I mean, it's not yellow anymore, so it's probably better than not. But I'd hate to be in a situation with a wolf or something, especially with this, the revolver ammo, and that thing not go off. That would be a little nervy. But this was cool. This was neat. You can do this in Bleak Inlet as well, and you kind of got to fight off the Timberwolves either way. But the one thing that Bleak Inlet has that's a little more troublesome is that that's where Fluffy hangs out inside the mill. So you got to deal with Fluffy and that. But other than that, we don't even need the hammers. So way cool. We learned a new skill. We need to continue to get that skill crafted up. We see the guns book. Then we'll have to read that. Let's drink this. And then, yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll put Astrid to bed here, and we'll just stay the night here, and this will bring the episode to an end. What do we need here, Astrid? What do we need? We need food. Tell you what, here, eat one of these. That'll make you have nightmares. All right, so is there anything we can... No, we can't craft Murdock. That's just wrong. Not a whole lot we can do. And let's pass some time real quick. I hate when I take like a nap to stop the game. I'd rather let's get a full night's sleep and... Oh, we need to make some water. You can also hear the voices starting to get all cluggy, so good time to stop. All right, so let's put her down for a good nap. Good time to quit. Voice is starting to get a little raspy. It held up better than I thought. 60 days. Fantastic. Starting to snow. And with that, we'll bring this episode to an end. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey and having a really good time with the Stalker run and discovering all this stuff. I don't know don't know when the DLC is going to hit. I'm hoping it will be next week. That way, when we record next weekend for the next episode, 36, we'll have all the new material in it. And that's what I was kind of hoping to gap. So I've run up against a buffer. I'm not too far ahead, but then that'll give me time to get stuff for the holidays and what have you. So with that said, maybe next week we can either go through the steam tunnels, or maybe we'll be trying out the new base building stuff. Who knows? We'll see. And if the DLC doesn't hit this, December 1st is tomorrow, Sunday. So if it doesn't hit within the week, next weekend, I'll record another episode and we'll just go through the steam tunnels and go over to the dam and kind of adventure over there. We'll lighten up the load quite a bit and head over there. But if not, then we'll play with base building. Maybe we'll turn our little hunker down spot into something special. Who knows? Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. And by all means, please comment and give me some suggestions as to what we can continue to do as we work our way out of here. And we'll end up probably going to Keeper's Pass next. I think that I have fond memories of Keeper's Pass. So let's go let's go terrorize Keeper's Pass when we get done. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you on the next episode, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.